Your hands can be the difference between making a team and getting cut from a team. It doesn't matter if you're a receiver, defensive back, linebacker, quarterback, whatever position you play, if you have nice hands, you'll be able to make a lot more plays and have a lot more coaches notice you, win more games, and all that. Just picture you're in a situation where the game is depending on one play and the ball's in the air, you see it, and it goes right through your hands. How are you gonna feel in that moment? Probably not too good. But now imagine if you're the guy, it's the exact same situation, you make a one-hand catch at the end of the game and you win because of it. You're gonna feel really nice, and it's all because of your hands. And to work on your hands, there's guys like Odell, Jarvis Landry, who just have really nice hands, they're pretty big, but most of us don't have the biggest hands. You gotta do a lot of work, you got a lot of reps at different catching drills to get them better. So today, I'm joined with my top dog receiver from Queens, Matt here, and our quarterback, James Keenan. And we're just gonna go through some catching drills today, and I'll have Matt talk a little bit more about that and what you really have to do to get yourself ready to be a receiver or a DB, anyone with nice hands at the next level.
All right, so the way I do it is I'm not the fastest receiver, so I gotta make up for it in some department, and these boys right here, my hands. So I'm gonna take you through some of our coaches or our drills that we do here at Queens, and let's go to it.
Let's go. And for more catching drills, tackling, DB work, workouts, all that, make sure you check out the Instagram, Pick6 Athletics. And if you have not done so yet, please subscribe and turn on the notifications. We've got a lot more content coming soon, which will help you get the best you could be at your game. So this is the first drill we got going on. Just toss it with your partner, the same hand. Catch the ball, squeeze it a little bit, and then toss it right back. Great for the hand-eye coordination and catching abilities.
Once you get comfortable, you can bring in two balls and do it at two balls at one time.
Jeez.
Requires even more concentration.
Nice hands for a quarterback. It's like playing hot potato.
Oh, kind of nice with it.
You're kind of nice with it, right? You think you can do 3 balls? Is it harder to do 2 balls compared to 1?
Definitely 2, because you gotta keep your eyes back and forth and really focus on 2 balls at once rather than just 1.
Right. And when you're catching the ball, what do you want to look at?
Usually what I do is I track it all the way to my hand, send it back out to the other person, and then try to track that ball just like it's in the air, but it's a bit closer, obviously.
Proper. Something I like to do when I catch is just when I catch the ball, look at it and tell myself mentally like something I see on the ball. So if I catch it, I'll be like laces or CFL logo, just to know that I'm always watching it completely in and keeping that focus on it. When you're making harder catches and one-hand catches, it's all about your eyes and your focus. So just tell yourself what you see and you'll be surprised how much more balls you catch. All right, Matt, what we got next?
All right, so we're gonna lie down on the ground and we're gonna keep our traps off the ground, add a little bit of core
Big trap boy. Right.
And we're gonna be tracking the ball, find the nose of the ball, catch it, hold it for 2 seconds, tuck it away, throw it back to the quarterback.
What's special about the 2 seconds?
It's just emphasizing your focus.
Right.
When we're just practicing, some people get lazy and then they take their eye off the ball, and that's when you drop the ball.
Right.
You hold it for 2 seconds, you focus, tuck it away.
Tuck it away, catch and tuck. And that's what you see a lot when you're watching like NFL or guys that are really good, and they always seem to drop the really easy ones because they turn away, start worrying about the defender too early. So every time you catch it, you gotta make sure you tuck it, and then start worrying about the rest of the play.
All right, some people have trouble catching on different sides, so it's important that you make sure you do both sides.
Not just be in one spot, only comfortable on the right side of the field. Wherever your coach puts you, wherever you're expected to play in the next level, you gotta be able to go out there and perform. James, can you make this throw in a game?
Of course. Only Matty Iso's my receiver. Can I make it?
Okay, so we got the next drill here, receiver lying on the ground. And something about this one doesn't really happen often, but the more you work on the harder catches, the easier everything else will become.
So again, you're just tracking the ball, finding that nose, And it's important that you don't put your hands up too early, right?
Right.
Just like when you're catching, you want to pump, 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 snap your arms up. Once you get more comfortable, you can pretend like you're high pointing the football. Rather than just catching it down here, extend, high point, just like you're in a one-on-one, and whoever gets up higher wins. Boom.
Right, you want to put them there at the last second. As a DB,
when the receiver is just running with you. So yeah, if he just snaps it like that, it's kind of hard to judge when the ball is going to come in and when you got to punch. Now just put your hands out there early. Because when they're out there for a while, you have time to come and punch through. But when you put them at the last second, you don't really know when the ball is coming, and it's harder to make a play on the ball. That's why it's important to work on the drills, get it as a, you know, that motor pattern in your muscle memory. So when you go out there for game time, you're already natural with it.
Also take into account, when your arms are like this, they can't be doing this. So it's going to slow you down, and that's a good way to get overthrown. And you want to be good friends with your quarterback, he's not going to like you very much.
No, I already don't like him.
Hey, Tommy, who's got better hands, you or Matt? Me? All right, James, throw him the ball. Ooh, this guy's goated. Look at that. That's some proper Movember, mullet, fade lines, all that. This guy's got his GTL on.
Sometimes receivers, when the ball's low, they like to lower and catch it like this. But when you catch it like this, you have to stand back up to accelerate. Whereas when you catch it like this, you can just go and burst.
Right.
So when we're doing this, what we want to practice is this is how we catch. Like this.
Notice the pinkies. Hey, leave a caption right now whose shoes are nicer. I got those Adidas 2020s. Matt got his personalized ones. Look at this shit. Ice Man. Matty Ice, baby. Got the number back there. Show them the plates. Shit. Yeah, he might have to win that one. Sweet though.
So now we just did some of the catching drills. We're going to take you into a little bit of a couple of agility drills. And remember, to be a defensive back and cover receivers, you got to move like receivers. That's why this is important for all positions.
So come follow me to part 2 of this video.